let's go ahead and start you up. Everything should be going where it should. So last time we were playing this just the other day before D&D, and I'm really surprised at how much I'm really digging this. We have a kind of like a point and click mystery game, essentially. I assume this deletes all of our progress thus far. I have to title full screen. Okay. And we're following the family of the Cloudsleys and the possession of this golden idol, it seems. I'm still very confused by that ruby. Because we've seen this before. I think it's a different character down there. This gem was blue. My thought was dormant or not. I don't know. Active? I don't know. But it's different. It's different. Yeah, we're going through with our first generation. Oh, we got back here. We had our first generation finding the idol from exhibition. We have the second generation where a mysterious tragedy befell, pardon the pun, a relative, we can assume. And then his will and testament handed. What do you do? Do I have to interact with you? Maybe I can. Will and testament went off, and several of Sebastian Cloudsley's possessions here were handed out to various different folks, which led to the spontaneous combustion of James Pear? I don't remember who exactly, but let's move on. Okay. Yes, we have these three. We have Sebastian Cloudsley, yeah. Would I have seen that before coming into here? Because that would have been I might not put that together, but it would have been immense help. So those were the siblings of Sebastian. All right, let's head up to the next chapter. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Okay. What do we got? We can't change screens. All right. Who are you? Can I unlock this? No. Closed. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? That reminds me of the trapper from Inscription. Window, shear. Old rusty half of shears. A piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Lie low. Okay. Interesting. Oh, God, there's another body. Hello. Revenge. Like a squeaky door. Like, Well, let's just go left to right. An empty bed. Not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Can I open it? No. Okay. It says it's a clock. That's not a clock. Is that a portrait or something? Like a flowers? Or just a little painting? The door does not open. Okay. Which means that our man must have come from here, up here, boop, 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 down here. Oh, he can't go down. Okay. The door also does not open. Okay. Interesting. Revenge RR. Do we know an individual with RR yet? We have white and yellow flowers. Okay. Oh, hello. What are you? Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Watchman's alarm rattle. Watchman's lantern. And the spear. Okay. What do you? Shards of glass lie in the wind. Lie in the wind? Lie in the mud? What? Don't mind me. Is he coming off this way? He's walking over here? Okay. Trying to save the most exciting thing for last. Is that a salt or a pepper shaker? I can't tell. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud Beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken. Proud Beast initiate. Okay. Ooh, calling me very intrigued. So are we to assume this is our man Willard Wright? Is that what we're going down here? So why is this bloody? Did he already have some sort of issue before coming here? Is this him writing the motive and the person's initials? Okay. Doesn't close. Look at you. To my dear Maurice. The watch is ticking. Why is it ticking? Who's Maurice? Is this Maurice? Plays music. Reminds me of like a Jack in the Box. With the ending notes of a Jack in the Box. So why are you ticking? Why is that important? That looks like... It looks to be the case of the idol. That makes sense. You have another ring. A walking cane. It looks like he's holding in the wrong way. Potentially using as a weapon. I don't know. The man is not breathing. I think I could have told you that one. I think I could have said that. Okay. What else is there for us to... Okay. Of all things, I was not expecting that. All right. What do I got going on? Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Cards, money, a key. Key is interesting. A small sword. 7 pence. And a cards, okay. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. Bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Who's John? Him? And cards, 2 shillings, 4 pence. To Annie. We have a name. You are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. How do you rhyme mine with mine? Stiletto blade and a key. See, all shots a key. Okay. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Oh, is this our man Garen? Goran? From the last segment? Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that. We don't have a name for you. So all three of them had keys. So we have the stiletto blade and a dagger. I don't know what the difference would possibly be, but okay. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. What did he lose? And a Navaja? Navaja? Fully in plan, okay. A key and a violin. Looks like a very shitty violin. Alright. A wonderful violin. What in the world are you? I like the boat. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance. On September 9th, event shall commence circa 11 p.m. So this is 11 plus. Can we leave anywhere or no? Oop, that's what we just looked at. Wanted. Robert Redworth. Escaped convict, reward £50. Is that our man Robert? I think that might be our man Robert. Sorry, you're right. You're right. Spoo. I just remember Spoo with all the hats. How you doing today, Mr. Taft? What's going on? Doing some more Valheim. Tab, we got Green, Breek, Blair. Okay, so I assume these are different attendees potentially. I don't know what this is. That sure as hell that cannot be 4 gallons of wine, 3 gallons of wine, 1 gallon of wine. Okay. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Understandable question. Teamfight Tactics had an upgrade. Losing miserably. Ripperino. That's the auto battler, right? The League auto battler stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that. Dear Oscar, ooh, dated September 8th. So this is the day prior to this. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what this is, we were playing this last night before D&D. Essentially, this is like if you're familiar with Return to Oberdin, this is kind of the same sort of mystery deduction based thing. Only instead of like actively going through a like 3D interpretation of a like a little snippet at a time, we're in this like pseudo like point and click adventure game kind of deal. And man, it's been a blast. It's been an absolute blast. All right, so this is Oscar Boynton. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will combine 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Y'all can probably hear that. That is fucking obnoxious as shit. A large kitchen knife. We've got a butcher. A partially peeled lemon. And a ring of various keys. Okay. So, what? He was asked... He owns this place. And he was asked to accept some sort of company in 3 days' time. So on the 11th. So the... What, 2 days from now? Today's the 9th. Okay. I don't know if he would have been asked for the same thing as what I can assume this guy is here for. So I assume he's our convicted, escaped convict. September 9th. The Dandelion Room, Willard Wright. Oh man, we do have a confirmation. And the Forget-Me-Not Room, Ash Blair. Okay. I was thinking Blair was a first name. Throwing us that curveball of Ash. I'm not sure who that would possibly be. Door to the street is shut with the latch. Okay. They're not coming in through the entrance. Why is this latched? Actually. It's a little jaunty though. I like it. Okay, so we have 3 bottles. We have 2 cards. Oh, God. Okay. I assume this is the exchange of individuals from the game. So we have Oscar Boynton, I assume. Did he play a couple hands? We have... Is there an AB? Ash Blair? There's no Robert Evans. Right, nothing to match that. There's no Redruth. Green. Brieg. That'd be Blair. Okay. Not sure how much that helps me. Oh man, there's something I'm missing here. What in the world are you? Anything that's still yellow. Which means that we have some more to look into, but... No, it seems it's fine. He's currently peeling the lemon. I'm curious if the lemon's going to be used for anything. What else are we missing? Is there something out in the windows? Oh, no, there's still something here. Something with you. Watch is ticking. Yes, I get it. I get it. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's not like I have to wait for a certain time, right? Do you still have something for me? Doesn't seem like it. Ah. I see. Okay. Oh, did I not take Maurice then? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So now we've officially seen everything. Let's get off to thinking. Okay. The only person I feel confident about right now is Robert Evans. I think that's right. I think our dead man is Willard Wright, the guy that we saw from the last area. Yeah, so this dude, if we can head back to exploring. So we've gone through 3 scenarios so far, and they're all kind of like snapshots. We have to figure out, like, piece the clues together, see what's going on. It's not like, so far it hasn't been like overly difficult, but it's trying to, like, you know, deduce everything is a journey. And we're following the trail of an idol, a golden idol that I can assume was resting here. If we go through like a whole like family line, one person discovers it on some sort of like sea exhibition. They bring it back with them. It passes down in their family. Second guy gets it. And then he has a terrible accident, and his will, he bestows it to someone else. This guy. And so now, in the last one, we saw that the idol had the power to spontaneously combust people through methods. And I assume people want their hands on it for revenge. Do we have an RR? We have not come across an RR. We've come across a Redruth. We have not come across an RR. Hmm. Okay. I don't believe so. Hold on, let's see if we can try to get any names. All right, we got John. I am assuming he's John just because he looks familiar from our last one, but I don't know. We have Evans, right? We know that we know that there's Evans. Am I thinking that his last name was Robert? No. It's a good point to double check though, because I don't remember how we got Robert Evans or Evans Robert. Yeah, because the Amazing Evans musical performance, which means that should be a first name potentially. No. You know that she... Oh, well, we can go... Wait. Her name's Annie. Not Ash. Annie. Which means that she would be the AG. She would be Annie Green. Do we have Annie? We have Annie. And Annie Green. Okay. So that means we still have Ash Blair out in the wild, but it would be one of those two, I assume. Oh, let's fill in Oscar Boynton. I'm assuming he's the man of the hour, unless he's outside. Potentially, but he's asking where the boy went, right? Which makes me think that he's the proprietor. He's the one running things around here. I don't know if we know the boy's name. What up, Elf? We are back to this, yeah, and you wasn't able to make it for Vesperia Co-op tonight. So I'm like, hey, I very much enjoyed this. Seems like a nice way to fill in. Oh God, what do I need to do for this? I just saw this. Do I just need to fill in names? So we'll go with Willard, Wright, Oscar, Boynton, Ash, Blair. We're gonna have a Maurice. Is there M? There is an M. We don't have anything that ends with an E? Or starts with an E? Unless... Huh. Okay. I kind of want to leave that hanging for now. So we're going to put you down for John Bridge. I kind of want to say John Henry. Where does the Henry come into play? I need to review everything we saw. Okay. I'm looking for Parker. No peace. We have no other R's, it seems. Let's go with you and you. Is that right? I'm still assuming that these are the different hands that they played. Wait, JB. Oh, the John Brig. Oh, that's where he got it from. Hold on. Robert Redford. Why did I think that was Evans? What am I thinking? That is a fantastic point. So So we don't have a last name for him? You were right indeed. Indeed. So we know for a fact that you are Evans. Do we have an E? So you could possibly be Maurice. M-E. Evans as a last name. No. Wrong guy. Right idea. Wrong guy. All right. So we're still curious about you. Curious about you. I want to say this guy's name is John. Because it seems like they're having a conversation. And then who would that... Would that leave him with Ash Blair? Let's go with Maurice. I feel like there are so many ways to get to these different answers. Before I say that, I don't know if this is right. It's definitely not gonna be right with green. I could just tell you that right now. Okay. Save Annie Green. John Breed, Oscar Boyden, Maurice. A.G. Annie Green. John Breed. Ash Blair. Okay. The fact that Ash comes in here at the end is a little concerning. Which also makes me think that it's this guy. Just being a little... I don't know, looking a little smug, if you will. Who the fuck is Henry and Parker? Why do I care about a Parker Henry? A Henry Parker. I don't remember where I got their names either. Would you be Henry Parker? Is that why I care? If you're John, you're Ash, makes sense for you to be left with Henry Parker? That might throw off our game though. Where is Evans? The Moment of Truth? Okay. That is, I do not, and that was gonna be the next thing I was gonna follow up on. I can't remember if it was from here, because I know we got all of their names off of here, right from the tab. You know, I boarded it up. Was it from? No. Is it from you? No. Fuck. What do we have? Where's this? Nope, that's the games listed. That's to Annie. That doesn't have anything on it. Just the dates for tomorrow. Would it have been from up above? I'm still so confused by this. Dear Proud Beastmaster. I assume they're referring, that's his title? Assuming. Oh! Of course, it was on the paddle. Never mind. That was the last thing that we got, and I was just so excited. So that probably makes a lot of sense. I do feel... Oh, I hate saying this. I do feel confident in thinking this is Ash Blair. Leaves Mr. Breege. And I don't think I like that. All right. And now I have to actually solve it. Now I have to actually think. Okay. I want to take a look. I'm not going to read this yet. As weapon. As weapon. As weapon. It's not going to be anything so near as obvious as... What in the world is that? Shears. half a shears. It's not be anything near as obvious as a bloody weapon. A couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. So we know for sure that Willard Wright was stabbed. Blank blank crept into blank blank through the blank. Okay, so this is a bit tough, right? What does this mean? This door is locked. This window is locked. So it couldn't have crawled out through there. This would have been Ash's room. So I guess we can assume that Mr. Robert Redruth is the accomplice from this. Not the client. Willard's the client. Deliver it to me immediately with a servant boy. Never mind. For some reason, I thought there was some sort of accomplice. I was assuming he was the servant boy, but I guess that's not fair. That's just glass. Does he not matter then? Has he already been sent off with like whatever it would have been? Is that what we're thinking here? Okay. Blank crept into Blank's room through the, I'm going to assume, the trapdoor for now. For now. Because, right, the glass of the window, the open window in Willard's room means it had to have gone out. So it had been thrown away. I'm assuming to attract attention. While blank and blank and blank were playing cards with loud music. So we know for a fact that would be... Does it matter the order? At least you two. I'm going to assume it's going to also include Ash Blair. I don't know if it'd also be Ash Blair's room through the trapdoor. No, hold on. That would be creeping through Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor. Then how would he get the key? Because if we go back up, door is not open. How would he have gotten out? Hold on, things aren't making sense. I can't see what those are. I don't know if that's just like decoration or what. We do have the footprints coming out this way, which means he didn't, land right out here, right? So I'm curious if those, I'm assuming, forgive me here, that those are his footsteps coming down this way. But it could just as easily have been heading off and looping around. Maybe the footsteps don't matter. Ripperino toaster. Not even a nibble. There was a little water noise indeed. Eventually we're gonna have some sort of animation play in conjunction, get it all nice and timed up and everything. And that's still work I'm trying to do on the back end. I don't know. Like, my thought is, my simpleton's mind is the sheer. And it's Robert. I don't want to do this last one. I don't want to have it tell me you're wrong. But I can't think about how this would have happened. I'll never know. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's think. What are possibilities? It could have been Ash Blair playing, right? Because he came in later, so it would have been Oscar Boynton? Because that's when it would have happened? So, wait, was that... Wait, is that... I'm going to try the same thing again. No, damn. Okay. So if that's the case, it's... My next thought is take you out. We're going to go with what did Blair have on him? The dagger. So we're going to go dagger, Blair in, because he has the key to his own room. His own room is across the hall, has direct access up through the trap door into, right? So while the others are playing the card game, floor below, he goes up, moves across down. But then, what is... Did I fall for the blunder? Oh, is my man... Is Ash Blair trying to frame Mr. Robert Redrith? Rodrith? By having the Revenge RR making us think it was him? To throw any trail off of himself? That would seem likely to not have our names being spotted. The opposite of spotless. The names must remain spotless. That would make sense. It was I wasn't thinking that Redrith was writing this. I thought this was Willard writing Revenge with Redrith's initials. That's what I was thinking. And then through like whatever kerfluffle, he eventually had the end of his demise over towards the bed. I didn't think Redrith was that involved to leave like a call. All right, well, let's go see. Hey! I'm so ashamed. I fell for the classic blunder. Ripperino. The scroll has been fulfilled. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When he opened the music box, it woke Willard up, and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. For shame. For shame, for shame. Little Mermaid. Good morning, innkeeper. Heard a man was murdered here a week ago. I deranged convicted him in. Bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, is he doing the coin trick? I've always wanted to do that. Never had the dexterity. I like his hat though. I want his hat. To help clarify what happened, Marius loses to Willard so badly. Is that from the game list here? I'll be honest, I didn't quite understand how to read the cards play. I assume these are the cards play. Whatever, like the bets might have been, or like what the earnings were per round. Because I'm assuming he's down 6, the other get, right, we get, Annie gets 4, Willard gets 2. And then Willard gets the last round. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'd like entirely, read that. How do I leave? There we go. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Intoxicating Dinner Party. Ooh. Someplace new. A little bit brighter, a little happier. Maurice loses the Willard so badly he has to give him the pocket watch given to him by his mom. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That the pocket watch is there to cover the cost because he didn't have it directly on. That makes so much more sense. I don't think I would have put that together. Thank you. Tagged? What up, Tagged? Welcome on in. In a very soothing voice. Thank you. I will take that in stride. How are you doing today? Are you here for more of them cursed, the idols? Man, this has been a blast so far. I'm enjoying the deduction, indeed. These sure are fine coats. Oh, I thought he was a child. Is he a child? Oh gosh. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle. Oh. We've seen that before. Just dawned on me. We saw this in the second scenario, the third scenario, the combustion scenario. Okay. I will pay you back when I'm back. David. I'm going to assume this is a little Pip. For he is little. Perhaps a Pip. Yeah, I got you. Like this game, I sometimes pop in and see people playing it. This has been a blast so far. Like, okay, I'll be honest. Using my brain, it does hurt a little bit. I'm not the greatest thinker, as I think we saw in the last scenario. But I enjoy the act of pretending to think. We've got 4 different outfits. Are they all for the same person? An overcoat and hat. Another overcoat and hat. A box of cigars. Did he take one? Did he nab one? Do we got a little steely little kleptomaniac on our hands? March 1st, 1788. So this is sometime after now, yeah? When did everything happen? So was it August, September 1787? Did the initial death happen in 86? It's still like relatively together, but for like a few months have at least passed. Okay. It's exercise, and exercise feels good when it's a bit hard. I do not disagree in the slightest. And Richards, enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. Are we assuming this is Pip Richards? If Pip isn't a nickname? Dear Mary Richards, here's something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I cannot get over how terrible this is. Like, it's impressive. I like the teeth. I think the teeth are my favorite part of it. But, okay, sure. So, that was written to Mary from Peter? Is what I'm reading? Why do you have cigars, my friend? Is there anything else? So we can go to the right, we can go up. Let's take a look at you. Syringe? A syringe with some liquid left in it. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't bode well. Lovely romantic art. I think the thought might be there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How expansive is this house? Oh. That's... I'll come back later. I did not mean... They need their privacy. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Marian served everything as instructed. She looks mean. Her face all just scrunched up. What up, Jacob? Are you winning? I think we're winning. I don't know. We're solving things. No, that's a success in my book. What are you? That's a very specific key, isn't it? The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Yes, the dirtiest of literature. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. I wonder what the novel is. I wonder if we can find the novel. What did she call her? Oh, head back. Dear Ada, March 4th. And this is April 8th, confirmed. Day of the dinner. I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. Is it the church as in family? Or church as in religious? The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. Which, I should say, I'm not here. I might ask questions. I do not want any direct answers unless I am just purely stuck. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impotence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. I don't know if I've ever seen steward used as a verb before. This has me thinking church as in the religion, the religious church, the building. So Lucia, Ada, let's, do I not have names? Did I not grab, wait, hold on. That's Brian. Oh, no, there it is. Let's go Lucia. There we go. And then Ada. And I guess for the time being, we'll go with Pip. Richards? We don't have a last name for them, do we? Damn me for not including a last name. All right. Your light husband. Well, they've gone over anything that would have that. Don't understand people who just give solutions to these kinds of things. Agreed. I think like the whole, especially for like a mystery game, right? The whole fun is like seeing the thought process and how you get to that conclusion. Because we're going through, what was it? Just the normal difficulties. Like we know where to like try to look, but it feels like you have multiple avenues to pursue to try to get to the same conclusions, and it just depends on like what thought process or what order you find the different bits of evidence in. And like I'm sure I would love watching other people play this once I have an idea, because it kind of is up to that, like what order do you want to tackle things in. Oh, we have the bag. What are those, like pittance? I assume they're weights. For some reason. would they be tied to something up above? I don't know. A sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites. Too long they feasted on our blood and sweat. What the hell? I can't tell if that's a hand. I don't know if this is a political piece. And this is talking about like the upper class, or if this is like got to get them ticks off you. Set of lockpicks. Ash Blair. Can't grab anything here. A dagger. A pistol. David. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Which means that EC... I'm assuming is Edmund Cloudsley. He currently has the artifact on him. So he was the one responsible for sending Ash Blair to try and reclaim the artifact from Willard Wright. Okay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Buy it. Door's locked. Okay, cool. Door's locked. Okay, cool. Oh god, there's so much stuff. Oh, 36 clues. We're halfway there. Well, not quite halfway there, but we're close to halfway there. Jesus. Stack of candles. April 7th. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Huh? There was a new Romeo and Juliet thing though. It just popped up on my radar and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Hortus, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. This feels like a book I'd see in like Discworld. Something. £1, 2 shillings. And an ink pot. Now, hold on, where was it? Was it? The paint has me think that whoever's room this is a culprit for something. The paint being associated with the syringe here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like paint on it. Maybe. Yeah, we looked at everything here. We have so much more. It's non-stop. All right, what do we have up here? Oh my god. Just make it end. Just make it end. Oh my gosh. Wherefore art thou Romeo in modern language? Some were like, why does it have to be Romeo? I don't know why, but that makes my... We're already doing so much thinking here. That just makes my brain hurt even more. I've never thought about translating. There was once a production of Macbeth that I saw that was Macbeth. As if during the Industrial Revolution. And that was certainly something. What up, Rourke? How you doing today, man? Well, I'm stuck at the 35th rank in Dale Stream. What are you saying? What do you mean there? The Monkey Man? Monkey Man I? Monkey Man the First versus Striped Dark Hand. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Why? It's a tiger, right? Is that our inspiration for Mr. Batley? Sentiment is, why is it Romeo I've fallen in love with? I don't think I've used more than 2 brain cells. It's a big part, that statement. That makes sense. That tracks. I don't think I've ever thought about it. Favorite I ever saw was a midnight showing of Richard III that played up all of the Body and Vulgar jokes, and Lee playing Richard was a woman. How often do you go watch stuff? Like, see live shows, Rourke? Or was this like years back? I did not take you for someone who partook in watching like live productions of stuff. Romeo, Romeo, why do you have to be so hot, Romeo? I also accept that. I want to see like a modern, there should be like a modern interpretation of Romeo and Juliet, right? Or like some sort of like Shakespearean work produced for like rewritten for the modern age. Or like one of those books. I know I've seen it for a couple of different books, but very notably, I think it was the like the first page of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was in what, like the Gen Z slang, like newer the newer lingo. That all escapes me. Lots. What was your favorite show ever, Rourke? I did not know you did theater. Holy shit! I'm learning new shit. Whoa. Respect. Mad respect. Now that you also you were involved in music stuff, right? In theater in some way, if my memory serves right. There was a Modern Romeo starred Leonardo DiCaprio. Isn't that from a few years back though? Like a decade ago? Or is that like new? I thought that was from a fair bit back. More than a decade? Am I thinking like like mid thousands? Because I thought that like it was aged. Let's see. City Middle High School. Saw great Dollhouse by Ibsen at BAM once. Once BAM. This might be my dumb mind, but hey. Not new, but still modern. Did it take up like a modern, like a adaptation though? Like in the current day and age? Speaking of like redoing things, I've yet to see it, but I really wanted to watch the new, West Side Story. The reboot. Hearing some things about the production on it and how they brought back a couple of, I think it was a couple of cast members to like work on it, like the original, like the original movie cast members. I thought it was very neat. Brooklyn Academy Music, not Broadway. See, my mom was initially going to Broadway. I'm like, I don't. Oh, there's a sequel. Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. All right. My mind initially went to Broadway. Anyways. Oh. So that should be in here. No. Yes. Hold on. They're shaped differently. Hold on. Okay. Now what does that mean? And that's very intriguing. I don't know what it means, but that's very intriguing. Why do we care about a monkey book? A small bottle filled with amber liquid. Do we know if this is print paint? So I assume it's dark liquid. I would assume. When the group did Richard III tours again, stopped because of COVID. Last I looked, they started back up. You go to Virginia to their theater if you want to see their stuff. I mean, do they have like did they mess with streaming stuff or like recording their performances? Because I know like a couple different places I'm familiar with have started doing that. Shame. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. And another weight. Different though. I'm assuming they're weights. I don't know this. I can't verify this. Could just be keys. Who knows? All right, nothing else up there. We have doors. The door to the outside, not locked. Okay. Oh my gosh. 3 loaves of bread, some lemons, a basket of potatoes, a sack of flour, a pair of opaque bottles labeled water. How are they opaque bottles? My mind just went, how are they opaque bottles if water is transparent? Don't mind me. Cut vegetables. And a big piece of meat. Which we know from here. No, not here. We know from here. Appears not to enjoy meat. Prepare some alternative side dish. Hence the veggies. Maybe? Maybe? See a play or two a year. Go to Shakespeare in the Park every year. It's a nighttime performance in the garden of a Yale park. I don't know what that means. Is that like the area, or is that like the same performance every year? If so, I'm not familiar. Hamlet this year in Central Park's live Shakespeare. I was just thinking about this earlier today, but when I was in 4th grade, we had a class play, and we put on a very terrible version of Shakespeare's Hamlet. And I was the deceased father of Hamlet. I fought tooth and nail to get that role. 1, because I wanted to be dead, and 2, because I wanted I wanted there is a little beard accessory, and I really wanted to wear it. And I took it with such pride. I think we still have a picture of it somewhere. I can probably try to fish up. If the water itself is opaque, maybe don't drink it. Right? That's what I agree. And so like I'm looking at it, I'm like, that should be transparent. That's not right. Realizing it's probably clay. Or some other. It's not porcelain, but you know. New play each year. Gardens part of a park. Ah, I see. That makes more sense. Thank you. Oh God, we have more names. Mrs. Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. You have your food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Is that his name then? Little Pip? Is that all we're referring to him as? Before I go on, let's change you, move you down. Also, I love this music. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a harpsichord. And I feel like it's really hard to emulate the sound of like a low quality, like, I don't know if it's Bit Crush, but like kind of like a low quality harpsichord. I love this. Like especially from the 1700s, right? Like we are like, well, approaching towards the later end of the Baroque period, going into, what was the next after the Baroque? Was it classical? It was like pure classical. Going into the nationalist, and then the romantic period? It's been so long since I've last studied music. Like the music history. That's been the same since spring break in high school, and that is Oh What a Lovely War. I don't think I've seen or heard of that either. What is it about? Is it a play, or is it a musical, or... Anyways, Mr. Walker. I'm to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Play? What's it about? Went from vanilla ass white dude period to the next? What do you mean? What you mean? What are you talking about? Mrs. Baker. I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. Do we know a baker? NB. Oh, this is from EC. So this is from, these are instructions from Cloudsley, from Edmund. The same person who wrote, oh, there's something else we saw though. Okay. Oh. David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during the night. No complaint about this. Ooh, we have the return of Gorin. Okay. All right. Cool. An abbreviation of note to bene means note well. Gotcha. I learn something every day. It's a... How is it pronounced? Brection play is pretty unusual. How long is it? To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Identities yet to be discovered. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot to play with. What is the purpose of here? I assume we're discovering whose rooms these are. That makes sense. Wine. Full and sealed bottles with a red liquid labeled wine. A full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labeled brandy. Wasn't there someone else with... Wasn't there something else with amber liquid? A small bottle with amber liquid. Okay. Got the handkerchief. And we know... Okay. I am going to assume, because we know that Edmund Cloudsley had the handkerchief on him from the third scenario, right? So this could possibly be Gorin's stash? Maybe? Something gifted to him? Or sent to him to take? Alright, let's head up. I don't... Just my own sake of mind. Another once over. Make sure we've got everything. Okay, I think we're set. Why is everyone hiding secrets? Like, everyone has something up. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. I like how there's still variants. It's so terrible. Everyone's got a secret. I mean, look, like, if everyone has their own motivation and everyone has their own goals, I feel like it'd be a little less exciting if it's just like, let's focus on these 2 people. Everyone else is just kind of an afterthought, right? Right? Like there's purpose. There's purpose to having everyone else written. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid partially empty. I assume they're like some sort of Oh my gosh, I'm blinking at a name. I want to say voodoo dolls, but that's most certainly not right. But for like taking the visage of a person. So there's a better, more apt name. Who is just keeping a knife in their cupboard? M. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. See, I mean, that's the first thing that my mind goes to, Tagged, but I feel like there is a like more in-depth, like a appropriate name than just that. Thing I love about Wood of War is that it uses its act break extremely deliberately. First act, all the actors are wearing early 1900s clown clothes. White outfits with the big pom-pom, but yeah, like the bows of the clown clothes. Use different hats to differentiate what role they are in any scene. What? Wait, so are they all dressed the exact same, but then it's just the one thing different? Oh my gosh. That is frightening. I mean, I'm scared of clowns. As is. I don't like clowns. They terrify me. It is very hard looking at my reflection, I can tell you that. First act is very comedic in tone. Second act is much more serious. I'm assuming serious. Starting act 2, everyone is suddenly in full costume. Wonderful. Just to make even more nonsensical? I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. No, actually. 4 shillings and a penny. Why does the money matter? There's got to be a point where the money actually matters. I don't get it. I don't understand. More ink. More money. More ink, more money. More ink, more money. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. What? Raulo Cthulhu? Cthulhu? Starchild? Everyone has books too. We're seeing like a lot of books. So my thinking is that this is Lucia's room at the moment. Because this seems like a raunchy book. In the beginning, they are clowns portraying the silliness of the lead up to World War I. Political leaders preparing their alliance, getting ready for a lovely war. Second half is the much more grounded and serious boots on the ground portrayal of the realities and the devastating impact of World War, but all dressed as clowns? Still? Well, just having the hats? Damn right, Tagged. Damn right. It is very difficult. I gotta brace myself. Oh, they're no longer. Oh, by full costume, I meant like full clown. I see. I gotcha. More books. Platinello? Ideal Republic, visions of a utopia with order and structure. Dr. Abram Anderton, secret codes. Money has changed hands. No, 4th one from every row. That's not related. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Okay. Sure. That makes sense. I guess that makes sense. What is this supposed to be of? Looks like a cove. Like a beach cove. How do we just look inside? Do we have X-ray eyes? Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstain from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Two sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Is that what we use the paint for? I say we as if we're the murderer. Is it Miss Richards who's died because of stomach issues? Or is that going to be something else? Because they were trying to deliberately prepare something else for her. And I don't know if they would have tried to capitalize on that moment or what. A sealed bottle labeled opium. Checks out. Okay. Yeah. As if they have come here for a good time. Some a little bit shorter of a time than others, but a good time. Near the end of the show, they sing Keep the Home Fires Burning. And during that, they project the names of all the Canadian soldiers who died in World War I. Oh, wow. 5 verses of Keep the Home Fires Burning. Guess how far into the alphabet of names of deceased they got. I'm going to assume we are still early on. Between A through C. I would not be surprised. I don't know how long it goes on. If we're still in A's. AC. Damn, that's wild. And how 5 verses. So are we looking at like 5 to 6 minutes, maybe? Unless there's like more between the different verses. Dear Edmund, February 10th. So this is months prior. This cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he's asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Hubert. Hubert. So, who are we talking about here? Is this Peter? Wait a second. It's not saying that... No, Dear Mary. Okay. Good. So there's something going on between Peter and Rose, and I got a little concerned. Mrs. Baker. Starting date 1787, August 1st. Position housemaid, yearly wage £9. £9 for a year. All right. Cool. Good 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, that's wild. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. So we're talking about Lothar here? I'm confused about the relationship between Rose and Mary. Apart from being put on food. Okay. So, yeah, safe. Ooh. Well, we know what that is. We've seen that before. We don't know what that is. Could be any old number of things in there. April 2nd. Well, Edmund. You seemed pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Okay, I feel a little... It's not even me and I feel a little threatened. Edmund Cloudsley, January 8th. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent. Or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. As in, the Lord shall steward his end? Brotherhood of Masks. Okay. Dear Uncle. Oh. So that's the Batley. Oh, well, yeah, there it is, Peter Batley. Okay. That's a hand. No, we haven't seen the hand, right? What we have seen is the lizard thing for Batley. We saw the palm tree thing. Was that for Kubert? And then we had the wolf for Cloudsley. Ooh. Dear Uncle, February 1st. I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Batley. So, wait, what? Is this Edmund's house, then? This is being addressed to... Edmund. It's in the trash. We have the safe with the idol. I'm going to assume this is Edmund's mansion, home. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Okay, everything's seeming a little bit ominous. Door's locked. Door's locked. Okay. Still don't understand why I should possibly have this. So if I'm thinking she's here because of the book, I don't know why this is tied. Because that's what has like the sack on it, right? Why it's tied off to the side here. I assume to pull up from inside the room, but it doesn't look like there's any way to access it. Maybe you could go from the window. I guess there is. There could be that. All right, let's go. Let's go see what the big scuffle's about. Well, Rose died. Rose died? Rose died. Rose is dying. Rose is dead. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. It's terrifying. This is going to haunt me in my nightmares. A fan. 4 pounds. Rings with gemstones. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So we know for a fact that Rose could have been there, right? I'm going to assume this is some blotched. Well, no, you're also drinking that. Did they drink it? Did they throw it? Like, oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Can't tell if that's just shadow or if that's supposed to be like some sort of mark on his face. And that's Peter, if memory serves right, down here. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. Peter, my guy. Always got a shilling. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey, and you will feel better. A small simple key. This is, we've seen this multiple times now. Right? The same kind of teeth design. Okay. Oh my gosh. Peptic tonic. I don't trust that tonic. Until never know. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Oh, he's hopping mad. Nothing to do with me. All right, what do you have on you? A pack of cards. 2 pounds. And a fork. Do you just have like an extra shilling on them? Like just because? I guess. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. 4 pounds and a shilling. I don't like the wig at all. It looks like a bath towel. It looks like someone just rolled up a bath towel and tied it with some ribbon. Is that Edmund? Is that supposed to be his hair? Wait, actually, that can't be his hair. The whole time I thought it was like not a shawl, but like a hood or something. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Handkerchief. And we have the same keys. Interesting. Right, I get that it's a wig. I just think it looks very... upsetting. Like, I can't not see the rolls of the bath towel. And this is horrible. Are you Mary? Another embroidered handkerchief. Oh, for Edmund? Hey, it's a wig? With his status. See, okay. One of the big plays, one of the things I had missed from the scenario 3 was that he was in the politics, right? Off in Parliament. If he was that affluent, wouldn't he have like one of them white powdered wigs instead of whatever mop this is? Right? Well, I mean, he does look rather aged. I don't know if he's trying to appear younger. Who knows? Okay, so this is going to lead downstairs. Poor little Pip. I feel bad for having some bad thoughts about Pip earlier. A salad, untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. Partially empty glass of red liquid. Partially eaten piece of rose. Oh my gosh, you have to inspect everything. Salad, okay. Red liquid, salad. Partially smoked cigar. We can probably figure out who smoked, right? But I'm not sure who would have. Empty glass of amber liquid. Drinking brandy and wine. Partially a piece of roast. Salad. Yellow liquid. Do we know what the yellow liquid is? That I don't remember. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. So I'm assuming Rose sat here. Which means that these two would have had digestive issues. What else am I missing? An opaque bottle labeled water. A roast. A salad bowl. That's why we have the opaque bottle of water in it. That's why we have the paint. I'm assuming. So we have potentially the paint would make the water take the same visage as the tonic, as the peptic tonic. Half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. Half full bottle of red liquid labeled wine. Almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. Then we have the peptic tonic. Okay. So now we have everything. Okay. And now names. Oh God. Let's try it. We have so many things to keep track of. I feel confident with her because we've seen her previously. She was the traveled sibling, right? We have Mary. True, true. Good point. Good point. We know for a fact who these two are. And Cloudsley. And then we have Peter Batley. These two are a mystery. I kind of want to call one the Final Vanguard just because this sounds ominous. I kind of want to call him Pip Little. Because I like that better than Little Pip. Oh, we can see the different levels of glass as well. So are we supposed to assume that Rose sat here? Which would mean that... Or was it? Was it you? Beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner. I will slip you a shilling. She needed the peptic, right? Mary needed the peptic. Mary Richards was her name. Yeah? Let's go. Was it back down here? Well, what do I make of that? So that'd be the oldest worker here, right? Gets the bottommost room. And this definitely seems like some sort of uprising, if you will. I'm going to make the wild assumption. Set of lockpicks. That this room is Mr. Cloudsley's. Are these not weights then? Are these instead key imprints? If you have the lockpicks, why would it? Let us share good news. What? I don't. Do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Are we thinking Brian is the attendant upstairs? Young Ms. Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. If we head over here and have our alternative side dish. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Does that mean that we did have water? Oh god, those little gears. Those little gears are trying to whir so hard. First, I don't know how to find out the different names for the last names for our workers here. I just realized when you plug them in, they have the border on them. It's a nice little touch. We go with Brian for you, because I feel like he's the one. He's saying it's not his fault. He's the one who served everything, right? That's what we're saying here. Got Professor Layton's stream on one tab, Phoenix Wright on another, and this on the third. You've just got all the mystery things going right now, don't you? All right. George Bridges. That feels like he looks like a George, certainly. Let's say he feels like a proper George. Oh, I got the... Oh. Then what's the mention of Lothar? Lothar? Smith, Walker, Baker. There's so many names. I don't have a David. Do we mention David? Clearly we mentioned David, but for what? Wait, there's six? Hold on. How many rooms are there? Oh, I guess it's counting this as the stairway. Okay. Okay. I thought there was supposed to be another room up above. From here? No, those are the books. What did I hear about David? Having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. Let's go change him. Right, we had talked about Gorin earlier, though, right? In the second scenario, I keep thinking the second scenario, the third scenario. I think he's still Bright. I don't think he's George, though. We're thinking of Lothar Richards, and then we have Mr. Brian. Brian. Oh boy. Okay. And then here we have, how do we find the names? I want to have like an objective, something to hunt down. Here we had David Gorin. Okay. Smith, Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker. Mrs. Baker. How do I figure out the rest of their names? How do I figure out who's who? Who's the early husband uses to squander church money, judge the center with accusations, be no longer a target of baseless gossip, but this will provide some comfort in these dark times. I don't know how to take this. So I was wondering if the steward related to the steward. We read early here from the Brotherhood of Masks. I have a star. What else do we have to go on? Remember to take the fourth one from every row. What is that referring to? The fourth what from every row of what? Oh, hold on. If this is Brian, he certainly appears to be the oldest of the workers, right? So that would mean we know that his last name would be Walker from the last note that we read. Then his room would be the bottommost. I want to say from the Ranchi book that we had discovered that Lucia's would be here. We don't have a name for her yet, though. And then Ada's would be here. And then from this, we have either Smith or Baker. Who's doing what? She's cleaning. She's making stuff. I'm going to go around with the assumption that cleaning lady is Baker. Cooking lady is not Walker. The other one, Smith, which seems a little backwards, but sure. So Lucia Smith. And then where am I looking? Where am I looking? Baker? Ada Baker? Now the question becomes, who is this? Are we thinking with the pistol, the handkerchief? I guess we have multiple handkerchiefs, right? No, there's no handkerchief. Ash Blair, I'm most certainly leaning towards Mr. Cloudsley being here. And potentially David here? In a little crawl space looking area? And does that mean instead of the tonic being our indicator, it's actually the amber liquid? These are some thoughts. Let's go back to you. Let's think about you and you. And then just because I don't think I've said this, I'm going to assume that the reason Cloudsley was so adamant about not having anyone question Goran was so that he could do a little swap-a-roo, little switcheroo late at nights when he's doing stuff. Which I guess would explain the little pouch on the side of the building for him to try to climb up and grab. So like he has keys to get into places. Because the different, the different liquids, I have one liquids here. But that would get into the water. We can't go to the outside, it's not locked. Is there anything else that would be an issue? I still don't like that it says opaque bottles. That has tripped me up. All right. Make it or break it. Okay. 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 Wait, this whole thing. Hold on. Hold on. This is at Edmonds. Right? What am I thinking? Thinking shouldn't he have his own room? No one would never have a room with servants. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. What do I put here? I want to put Cloudsley. Just because I'm so hammered onto him. I feel like I'm just a little too locked in. Who reads Monkey Man stuff? The tiger. Is this Peter's room? I totally forgot he existed. I'll be honest with you. If he's holding on to... What would his purpose have been then? To try and kill... Essentially, kill, murder. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So I guess I was on this, but this has also been consumed. So now I'm thinking that this is our indicator as to who is having issues with what. Or who is dying, who did the die. Recommend finishing people first? Oh. That might not be a bad idea. And we can confirm names. Okay. Okay. That feels so much better just having all of this now cleared. Thank you for that. So, running off of the assumption, who would this be? Who would be staying here? I'm going to try Peter Batley. With the link between him, the tiger, and the book, And it's the only thing that my mind can really go to. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Which means I have messed up some person's name. I'm not sure if that means... Let's take a little look-see. I still don't like the handkerchief. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. What about you? So we can confirm that this is David's room. Wow. Oof. Don't mind me trying to put that on Edmund. So all the ones on the right, I feel confident with. If that's the case. This was Brian. What would he be doing with the paint? So Brian's looking to ask for more money, huh? This makes a lot more sense in conjunction with this now. So all the doors are going to be locked. Seen this? I'm once again let back on. I'm led back on the paint being an issue. Especially with our little rebel having the paints under his bed. Who would be here? Is this too expensive of a taste for Peter? Who else would it be? I would assume that they're staying together. Or the two of them, because he was... Edmund, one of the letters indicated that Edmund was trying to court Mary, right? No. There's something here. Oh, there's the palm tree. Why does it give us... Favorite starting date? 1787. Oh, so she's the newest? Is that what that's saying? Hence we have Baker up top. Okay, so we have everyone pretty much... Wait, why do we have Gorin out? No, stop that. George? No. There. David. There we go. A part of me kind of wants to put Pip I have no basis for this. In Maria's jacket. Oh, the jacket. I didn't even think about that. Here are the cigars. Don't understand the point of him having a cigar. Enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. Certainly would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the short comments to say. Okay. Oh, Brand's trying to go work so hard. So this is talking about... This is talking about Lothar, right? Wait, where is the... Hold on. No. We have another letter. Wait, is it talking about... Wait, are they trying to send Peter off? Oh god, what's correspondence? February 10th to March 6th. It's not, well, it's almost a month apart, right? Even counting in, like, distance traveled. Both ways back. Well, Edmund seemed pretty pleased if the old boy passed away in a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Which, this makes it sound like there's some sort of assassination plot. I say assassination, like there's clearly a threat levied against Cloudsley. Was that written? April 2nd? This is early in the year. But this still would have been after the last scenario. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure on how to specifically ascertain who would have been in that last room. There's like nothing on him except money. The same keys. Let's see. What is the point of view? Mrs. Smith for 3. Oh. All wonderful touches. I now realize the need for... That makes a lot more sense. So what is in the last room? But are we talking about this as our last room? Last supper room? I cannot get my mind off of the bottle. Yeah, okay, okay. So I'm seeing... What is this? I assume it's just shadow. The fact that we have, like, the pocket watch makes me... No. The Maurice pocket watch was from the last scenario. My thinking is that this is far too expensive for Peter. I don't know if this would be a line for Lothar. But it seems like a very terrible place to have him stuck. All the... No, stop it. Well-to-do father. Which makes me think that he's none of the... None of the guests live here? Oh, God, I was thinking like this was I guess a place to be put up for the night. How does that change things? It's not gonna... I enjoy how it just has a fork on him. Those are the exact same, right? Makes sense. She's got nothing on her. I'm still... Oh my gosh. There are so many thoughts, and it's difficult to try to narrow them down to just one thing at a time. Take the fourth one from every row. I do have ink. The fact that, like, the handkerchief has me befuddled. He looks so sad. He looks like something straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. We can infer that the yellow liquid is the lemonade, right? Going back up to here. Full of yellow liquid containing lemons. Oh, so my... No, wait, oh my god, it's an amber liquid. Jesus. I don't know if it would help trying to solve the who sat where to identify who would be drinking the yellow liquid, or sorry, the amber liquid. But I can't think of like how to next approach who would have been down here. She got green. We know that she was in a green seat. And cigar. One of the... Oh my gosh. One of the coats had the box of cigars in them. All right, Pip took... I'm going to assume Pip took one or was rewarded with one. Coming from the tobacco off of David Gorin, I'm leaning toward Cloudsley being here. Oops. Well, that's what I wanted. Like, all this confirms is that he worked with him to seat him as he should. Oh, there we go. Moving back down here, like, my mind is once again going back to the handkerchief. We can't see if it's embroidered or not. We know that she has the handkerchief. Oh, my mind is very fuzzy. I have you. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstain from alcohol for the next month. Consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. So this is talking to Cloudsley. So he would need to be in one of these seats that had the tonic. Which would mean... So that'd be wine. So he would be seated here. Whereas there you are. So I got Pop. I have just skipped several steps and my mind just rushed here. So I'm thinking, no, that wouldn't make sense. No, Rose here. No, would that, no, Rose here. Hold on. Oh God. My mind just thought, or my mind just did. Reflecting back again, trying to see what was the root cause. I feel like there's more information to go off of regarding the paint and water. Right? Well, but we have water. We have the clear liquid. Can't. Hold on. Print paint, which would mean that it's darker, right? And then from you, we've got the little dark bits of whatever is liquid inside of there. Full glass of cloudy liquid. Where did I read? I've been... No. No, I've been in the kitchen regarding the food from Ms. Richards, right? Prepare some alternative side dish. Oops. Which gives, what, 2 different options of where she could possibly sit. We have Cloudsley here. I'm thinking we have Cloudsley, Mary, Peter, Lothar, the father, and then Rose. Which would mean that Peter's partaken in the... brandy? Because he's seated next to Mary. Rose had to have sat somewhere green. Somewhere that had veggies. Oh, I am ridiculous. I understand. I understand. So does that mean... No. So how does that work then? What's the relationship there? Peter has to sit here. Because of the fork, right? If no other reason. Because of the fork. Which makes me think about the amber liquid as to why he's not there. Which means, do I have something else wrong? So that'd be... Goran's specifically mentioned. There's something wrong with the order of these two. Because I did just gloss past when both of them started, right? You're right. I'm once again thinking back and putting up for the night. Once again. Is it just let's at least fill you to you. You with you. You. Okay. At least that all makes sense. Then how does that explain the... Oh gosh, how does that explain the amber liquid? I'm gonna go here. Oh, let's see. I think I want to try thinking on something else for a little bit. We're going over motive here, right? I've not thought about motive at all. Are we going poison the tonic? Although, if the tonic itself was poisoned, It's already cloudy, right? It would be hard to distinguish as is. Like, there'd be the potential for the two big ones. And then we know that Edmund would partake. Okay. Well, the reason I wanted to think about something else is just give my brain a little bit of a rest. Instead of just like hyper focusing on one thing. I'm going to try to just let it calm a little bit. Where's the amber liquid come from? Oh, hello. Good question I didn't remember off the top of my head. Is it not from... Does it come from there? Is that its source? Coming from this vial? That's actually a great question. Okay. So we have kitchen. Oops. What are you? Oh, that's probably another glass of water. Do I have the knowledge to know who has the key? I recognize that like people have keys. I did not think that the shape would actually be able to be seen from... I guess I can't zoom in. From here. Even you. Then we have the others downstairs, right? No, you just have the cigar. Yeah. I'm speechless. I don't know how to ascertain. Is it the shape of the lock? Hold on. Am I just that? I was thinking too hard. And no one else has the heart-shaped symbol, right? Am I really thinking that it's Edmund? Come on, Edmund, all the way down here? If that's the case... God. No, we know what the key for that lock looks like. Are there any other keys that match the key shape? Are there? Well, I guess the hunt for the keys goes on. Do you have any others? I don't remember if any others were just like free. I would doubt it. That was just the idol, right? Idol in the bag. Unfortunately, I'm not sure like what the question is trying to lead towards. Where did this key go to? Did that go to you? Ah. Ah. Looking for a key that matches the shape of a gold key. Hold on, I'm looking towards... I forgot there's Kieran, right? But I don't think that's... I was looking specifically for the symbol. Oops. No, it's got tons of notches on it. No, that's what I was just looking at. Look for a key that matches the shape of gold key, but is in gold and doesn't have the heart-shaped symbol. What is that? Am I just blind? Oops. We don't have... Right, so we have... Right, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That would be the same as you. Oh my gosh. Whoever is in this room made a copy of the liquor cabinet key. Right, yes. Slip rating from the liquor cabinet. Yes. Like, I've been on that train. That all makes sense. Who's known for stealing? I don't know how to answer that question. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I somewhat regret not putting in Lil Pip earlier. Because I was thinking very, very hard about it. So what was going through my mind was kind of like preventing me from, I don't know, pursuing that train of thought. Like I think like the books make a lot of sense, right? To go for something a bit more like childish, but I wasn't sure if he was staying and living or if he was brought over by Lothar and Mary. And I did not think that they would have the child just right above here, but okay, that threw me for a loop. Yeah, I had no idea how that would fall together. Absolutely no idea. So, X wanted X dead. I think we can confidently say Brian Walker. Go back to Ash Blair's letter. Where was that? Was that in he? Oh God. Oh, previous scenario? Oh, is there some... Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Let's go. Was that here? No. I know we just saw this. Why am I blinking? Nothing from... Ash Blair would have been... oh my god. Thoughts, thinking. Oh. You're right. You're right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. So I think I don't think I would have ever, even having gone back to this, I don't think I would have ever thought about that. Recognizing Little Pip as the servant boy. I definitely thought it was he was a child to one of the guests. Oops. So heading off to you. All that that makes, because they're asking a request of him. So it all absolutely makes sense. But I don't think I don't think I would have gotten there. So I think he intended Cloudsley dead, right? Now, this is an interesting thing to think about. X wanted X dead. And had someone poison... We know that the wine's been touched. The only thing not been touched is... that hasn't been touched was the tonic, right? Poison the tonic. Has a necessary key in a bag. Just for my own memory. Is that correct? I think that is correct. This matching with the safe key to go get the tonic, which matches the bag key here. Okay. So I think bag is right. And then we had... So, do we have... Because I'm wondering if this is a, like, multiple servant participation. That would be coming off of... the fourth room. What does that mean? No, you're fine. Oops. Okay, I'm thinking that these... Why would they have the candles? Both have the candles, both have ink. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that would do with both of them. But I'm thinking... Brian Walker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Thus, Baker poisoned the tonic, hid the key in a bag. Well, would that make sense? Why would she hide? Whose bag is that with the key in it? Oh, that's a question. How do I determine whose bag it is? Here it's besides Goran's room. I mean, it's tied beside Ada's, like outside the window. I'm not sure if... I guess it might be ease of access, but... Maybe like... Well, I guess you try to like climb up and like try to pull it up. What else does he have? With Ada, both her room and her... Oh, and her. Is this what... Take the fourth one from every row? What does it stand for regarding this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, dark hands. Steward. Oh, whoa, whoa, hold on. What would this be? Use substance to remove, I can count. Target. Sincerely, Darkhand Steward. Well, that's not creepy or scary at all. How do we find dark hands? Is that something written from here? Final Vanguard. Wasn't from one of the books. No. Oh. Oh. Give me a, so that is pointing us to her hiding the key in a bag? No. Do I have the two around? Wrong way around? Right, use substance to remove target. Because it feels like she's the one being used, and she's not the one wanting to be the say mastermind behind everything. So, I think I do feel confident about this. Feel confident that Rose ingested the poison and died. Poisoned the bag and hid the key in a tonic. Oh, I feel awful. My mind is so locked into thinking it is absolutely the tonic and absolutely the bag. Unless it was... Oh, no, it'd have to be... Would it have to be Cloudsley? So, if we think for sure... Poisoned the tonic. Who would the other target be other than Cloudsley? Because we know that tonic and bag are correct, so you're not second guessing. Thank you. I don't know, the way that I'm interpreting it is like Brian's just very speeded, and upset with how Cloudsley's managing, or his status, whatever it might, his grievances might be. He would seem the logical choice to want dead. If we're here, still something wrong. So what are we... Let's head back to here. She is absolutely the one who's no longer here. Who ordered Ada to kill Edmund? I go with Final Steward. Or the Final Vanguard, but are we looking at Darkhand Steward? My God. Oh my gosh. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used the syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. I'm so confused where the syringe comes in play from. I wonder if that's like something that anyone would have had access to, or if her role, because she was the cleaner, right? She was the one responsible for cleaning and like the cleanliness of the property. I don't think that much, like her access to the syringe matters much. Man. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, could it come from the letter? Oh my gosh. Absolutely phenomenal though. Like, once again, like it all absolutely makes sense, but boy, golly gee. I'm still just shocked at the discovery that little Pip is not just a child. It is instead a worker. What a... I think the thing I'm really loving about this though is that I am biting hard on the line for all of the red herrings given, and I'm doing the unfortunate thing of just hyper focusing and not really trying to consider anything outside of that scope. Love it. Like how the little Pip fake key is the setup for the Ada Baker fake key. By setup, do you mean that we know fake keys exist, or that it tries to like push you off of the path to thinking about someone else, like trying, whoever fills that slot has to be responsible? What did I think about that? You know, little Pip is stealing. Does that mean that they made multiple keys? Is that the same thing for this one? Oh gosh. Very obvious fake liquor cabinet fake key. Tells you should be looking for other fake keys as well. I want to say that might have been lost on me. Like, at least very specifically, like his stealing, like would have led me there. Also, I just noticed that we can click on. Oh, can we not click on? Wait. Oh, we can. Oh, it just gives us the scroll fulfilled. Okay, I see. I see. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get up and stretch for a little bit, because boy howdy, I am. Oh. Hear my bones crack. I'll be right back in just a second, y'all. And we should be back. There we go. Whew. What a fantastic time. I still cannot get over how much I am just loving this. Oop, are we back? There we go. On to the next chapter. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Sorry, the next scenario. Burkham. The Burkham workhouse. Go inside. I thought this was a cupcake. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, brawler robber. Hardy Abe, Burkham workhouse, brawler, has a cart. Is that who this belongs to? Little Billy, Hobbs Gang burglar. Hobbs Gang burglar enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, Burglar lock, pick lock. Okay. A box of confectionery. We have hats. We have a lot of hats. Was that 6 hats? 4 people? Nothing here. Okay. I was wondering if any of that had to do with the confectionery, but I guess let's head inside. What is that? Oh, you are okay. We have 4 people here. Lovely. Why is there a dog? Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith. Is this a different... The house? We're seeing some similar names. You'll taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Okay, okay. Getting a little suspicious. Little Pip. You're in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Are they both doggos? Edmund Cloudsley. Is this Golden Doubloon? There's Scarecrow. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Oh. Man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Is this our boy Goran? I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decayed. The more recently has died, the better. The more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Got a key, some money, and a loaded pistol. I assume this is our verb shot as to the method of death? Oh. Okay. What was scenario 4? That was back at the Little Mermaid, right? Ash Blair is David Gorin using a fake name. Name of his favorite tobacco brand. Oh, okay. I definitely thought he was the owner of of the company. That's how I was interpreting it. By the gods, what was that? What was what? Why does he have a gun? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. Oh, is that the gentleman robber? The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. And this is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who is, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. Reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to £100. So I was gonna say, like, the coat looks very similar, with the the maroon and the brass gold buttons, whatever they might be. But I did not think that they'd be the same. Is that Pip? Gold coin, go. Is that the name of the balloon? This is terrifying. It's just pure nightmare fuel. Oh, okay. Oh, why do you have a... What is with everyone having a goddamn ruby ring? Another loaded pistol. A sword. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Well, the idol's involved, so I'm not going to question anything. We can leave that. Ooh, wait. Latch? There's a latch of some kind. Why is there a latch? This was latched. What is happening here? What are you holding? Oh, it's the hat. That's what it is, isn't it? Is it that one? So we've seen that one. No, you're the tall one. What are you? Is it not a hat? Am I making that up? All right, I'm not going to question it yet. Oh. Hello. Oh my god, why do you have so many things? Oh my gosh. Clue's been added to the thinking panel. Simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. So we're trying to create a vacuum, suck things in. Attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously it still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Okay. I'm gonna ask you. Gold filtering. Target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim it at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Wait, what? Okay. So in order for this to work, you have the sea because it's a large body of water. You need about on the water because it's expansive for minuscule, whatever it might be, minuscule traces. You push thing, it zappy zap, and it take everything in it. And then you just go up to a random ass container, you pop thing, and then instant gold. That is my interpretation of what it's telling me. Is there more? What did I miss? Oh, seawater. Oh. That might help. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. I'm very curious if this is Edmund's work or if this is Sebastian's work that was inherited. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch... Well, I guess we have our answer. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. And then explains, the fresher the better. Okay. Spontaneous combustion. We've seen this one. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. We heard about this elsewhere. Somehow. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I performed upside down umbrella handle before it. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Is that what we're kind of seeing here? Sick notice, upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for umbrella handle input and will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform dotted umbrella handle input and it will turn red afterwards. Okay, it's like an on-off switch with the correct inputs. Another loaded pistol. Okay. A rotten apple and a green apple. That is a very green. I thought that was a bell pepper. Okay. Well done. A shard of a vase. Oh, he's holding a bat? That does not look like a bat. Sorry, a club. What is that? That has me think of like shears. I don't know. I don't know what would be crossed. Canes? Nails? No, not you. Okay. So we know 2. Do we know what he would be? Well, it doesn't seem to be the locksmith, right? The lockpick. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agree. WK. Oh, okay, fine. A saw. Another loaded pistol. WK. Do I have anything specifically here? All right. What are we thinking? What are we looking for? Oh dear God. Wine. Okay. So we have you and Pip. We have, is that Lucia? Smith. Then we have David. Goran. We have, I'm going to assume Golden Doubloon for coins. We have Edmund Cloudsley. I believe this would be Hardy. I want to say Hardy Abe or Walter Keane. Idea being, is it from you? No, where do we... Wearing the hat? But it's got the feather up. Hold on. Are they different? I think they are different. That one's got the flower in it. And it's got the confection. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of you. Let's double check. Okay. So this is our man who brought himself a cart. Hardy Abe. Whoop. Oh my gosh, this is a full-ass Mad Libs over here. My God. You're Mr. Nails. And now that leaves you. Maybe Billy Cracker? We head back out to you. Enters through chimney. I don't see him as a. We don't got chimneys, right? I guess we could have a chimney. I believe in Billy Cracker. Damn. Really? Ooh, okay. I was definitely confident off of here. Okay. Let's go read the book again. Thank God they have a book with all their bandit names. I feel confident the man who has a piece of candy on him took one from his nice little box here before coming on inside. Need to have a little bit of that blood sugar up. I feel confident that he is Mr. Hardy Abe. And back here. Oh, how would I figure anything else about you? Black Bestie and Golden Doubloon. I'm thinking it's Doubloon because of him shouting coin. It's also not a black dog. Lucy Smith, David Gorin. It was Little Pip, if I'm right, was it for our friendly little servant boy, who is very much not a child that has been brought in. I think we're just doing the exact same thing. There's no way, no. Regardless, that would say if there was only one wrong, it would say 2 or the fewer, right? So what else do you have on you? Because you are certainly one of the locksmiths. Are you thinking you're Little Billy? No, he would have to be, right? Because like you've seen locksmith, the pick lock, the lock picker. That makes sense. I don't think I'm stretching anything by thinking that. Which means that something else around here is off. Unless that's not our friend Mr. Gorin, but all signs point to this being Mr. Gorin. Okay. My man having only a club. One of them said brawler? Did he hand one of these out? This is such a cursed image. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure how, like, apart from like trying to pluck in anything I might not be absolutely sure on, I'm not sure how to isolate, especially our dog. I'm so concerned it's not actually the balloon. What else would you have on you? Does that matter? It wouldn't, right? I don't know how I feel about the use of like chimneys because we have. I guess we can't see here, but here I don't see that being an option. Where I went wrong? Sure. I don't feel. To the book. Wait, what did I miss off the book? Is there just some? Hardy Abe's name is in the book, and it's Hardy Abe's cart. Right. Oops. Why would Hardy Abe have a book that contains his own name as a henchman? That is a fantastic question. I think one of the first things I asked. Oops, not you. Unless we're thinking, like, it's not going to lead to the Walter. For you. Walter Keane. It's surprised that not everything in the cart belongs to Hardy Abe. I suppose. What does that mean then? No, so we're still confident that we have Mr. Nails. Because that it's flawed, sure. Sure. Is that the point of having the different hats? Well, no, that's still, no, that match. Mm-hmm. It's still nice in the connection of the ruby ring. So even if it's flawed, I can't think of a reason why we would use the Walter name, right? Showing where your logic went wrong. No, I got you. I got you. I'm just trying to piece out where, like, what I could try to trail next. Because if that's the case, I feel less certain about both, like, eliminating options, I guess. Because my next thought was, like, God damn it. From here, we have Mr. Walter with hat. We have hat 1, we have hat 2, and I can't ascertain a hat 3 or not. To which I was thinking that means that Walter most likely isn't here. But then we're still not running into anything that solidifies. Apart from maybe role of a brawler might solidify him. Is that Billy Cracker? And then we have our sword gun candy. I don't. Both are. Would be just swapped around? Okay. That is a little bit better. Bring all your tools. WK. Still WK. Actually, his shirt kind of reminds me of Pip's. So I'm wondering if there's a connection between Billy Cracker and the confectionery, or if that's just, I'm just making that up. How else would I isolate something? I don't know what other information. I've forgotten a document? Have I? I have indeed. Or I didn't read it fully. So I was right in thinking that this is Walter Keane the first time. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. now we have to figure out... Oh, God. Oh, God. I forgot. A small weight is tied to a pulled-down lever at the back of the idol. If that's not important... I did not look at that. The document is Jack Nails. Wait, what? This one? Oh my god. Well, that doesn't really solidify anything though, does it? So, understand, yeah, I now get the WK, Walter Keane. Familiar, like, we knew what, or who Walter Keane was, though. I was just a dum-dum, didn't put the initials together. That wouldn't solidify him as Keane, though, right? Like, it was only reading new hat in the latest city style. Which... let me think about this. Which, I'm also confused to hell about why he's wearing a hat off of that same... That might be the point. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're trying to put together the different symbols, right, for the books. Ties Walter Keane to the robbers. Would he be tied? Regardless? Like when we have like multiple... then the hat confirms which one he is in the scene. But wouldn't the Lucia document already confirm that with the robbers? Like the way that I'm interpreting, like when we get those multiple pieces of information is, like if you don't find one or whichever of the different leads, if they're not all highlighted for you, you have multiple ways to pursue the information. No, some assumptions based on how the game works. Versus what? Like solidifying he's related to these, like this specific group? Logically, there's no reason why Walter Keane has to be in the scene. Agreed. Agreed, yes. Wait, am I to assume that this is the... Oh god, how do I wait? What was asking for me for this? Like the thing that I feel like the most important aspect of like all of that to me is just the mention of a new hat, the new hat style. But confirming that Keane is the one mastermind this particular robbery. Yes, okay, I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. I don't think you can do it on a hat alone because we have our friend here wearing hats, right? And then, oops, we have here hats. And then we have here new hats. But it's not, I think that's a much more fashionable hat than little the flower feather. Nah, taste. So, do I want to... Do I put air for you? So that's what's there for. Vacuum? So, I get that, like, he's just a normal henchman, but it also seems like his hat is on the list of hats on the cart, which is absolutely what threw me for a loop. Or one of the things that threw me for a loop. So let's take a look at you. And this isn't saying that I have to do this now, right? Can I have these loaded and then pop? Okay, good. Now, what is this trying to say? Because my thought was for the vacuum. Are we looking for U for decreased? Do we have anything else that uses... I'm just gonna always like it reminds me like the Green Lantern symbol. Oops. We have you. I don't remember this. Relating to matter? But then what would the umbrella signs refer to? Because is it a combination of 3 for every single one? It's not. Should it be? So if it's not, what do you leave the third one as? Right? I guess you can leave it blank. Never mind. So it's currently set on... Is that the... Oops. Not you. Is it the Explodey? Is that right? It's blue because it's active? Or it just activated, turning it blue? Because we have to swap between. If the eye is red, it is ready for J inputs. Oh boy. Speed at which he is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger. And how long I performed the reverse J, the reverse dotted J. So what does that mean? Like the longer that it's been flipped without being active, the more powerful the burst is? Or it's, I've got to assume it's longer, not shorter. I don't know. Let me keep that open. Am I thinking of each symbol as like different elements they control? So that decrease. Would that be increased? What is... let's take a look. Does this just spell it out? You don't have different colors. Do we relate that with heat? But then we also have you. It's the exact same except for the reverse J. what would the split refer to? Because this determines... So, okay, essentially my breaking down is that each of these 3 or 2 different, runes characters determine an aspect or element of something. The J's are constant, and so they are either an on or off state. They either increase, decrease, which is where I'm left with that. We have something pertaining to the different elements, either something sucking the air in for the vacuum, something affecting the heat for the combustion, whatever it might be. So in some way, we are augmenting whatever those properties are. But trying to figure out what they are off of what we get here is... Would you affect matter? Is that... What is... Because that is also affecting... Well, how would that affect the vacuum then? Second, because that's our first one, which didn't work. So does this mean the air and this just straight up means matter because it's a wrong combination? It doesn't work? And so we put you in for air? Please tell me I'm right. Fucking let's go. All right. That one made a whole lot of sense. Tell me these fucking names. This is my favorite part. Doing great. Thank you. So the first vacuum was decrease matter, which oh, for some reason I thought this led to the explosion. Stuff exploding out for so both the air and container were decreased. Is that because it's affecting the material around it? Is that the logic? Like whatever is in like the vicinity? I just took this as this belongs somewhere else, so it couldn't be the thing it's referring to. And so here's the right property for this effect. Okay. And now we have a lot of words. Let's go organize. The matter decreased, so the vessel disappeared. But it's only affected like what was in like its proximity, right? Like whatever was around it or like containing it, surrounding it, whatever it might be. This might be a dumb sciencey question. Does air not count as matter? When I think about it, I think doesn't everything count as matter? This might be not having been to school question in decades. This is weird magic alchemy. Oh, okay. That explains everything. Air is matter in actual size. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy here. Makes me feel a little bit better. So-and-so needed a blank. So-and-so, along with accomplices, delivered a blank. Upon entering, so-and-so suddenly blank. So-and-so. Out of curiosity, we're gonna have. And that's loaded. So no one's gonna have a blank gun, like a non-weaponized. They're all loaded, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Okay. So who did what to who? Are we assuming he was shot? Could have been clubbed. Right, just right on the back of the head. So I guess we'll go with Hardy Abe. Suddenly clubbed. David Gorin. Meanwhile, the amount of... Wait, what? What verb can we use here? We still have increased and decreased. Let's head back out. I want to take a look at your note again. Found the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, at the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. That doesn't really tell me anything. Hold on. Wait. Is this saying so-and-so needed a corpse? You needed a corpse? Full stop. Separate, removed. And then we have Walter Keene, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin? They delivered a coffin with the scarecrow. Upon entering Hardy Apes and Lake Club, David Gorin, meanwhile... I'm going to go with Edmund Cloudsley again. Decreased the amount of heat. No, it's gonna be air. Well, what did the shooties? Let's go. What are the shooties? We can check the idle. It is air, isn't it? It is air. It is air. In a sealed vase. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the water exploded. Shit. Oh no. We're so close. Okay. Is it going to be increased? Is it going to be increased? No. Because I was thinking that flipped because that couldn't be active while you're here. But if the air... How does that make sense? Especially in a vase. How do you increase the amount of air in a vase? Was it just like right timing? Right moment, right time? I'm surprised with how close I got on that one. Holy cow. Skull's been fulfilled. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Good for him. I mean, not good for him. Boo, Edmund. But good for him. Studying, figuring stuff out. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? Managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Oh, really? Sounds like a good way to get off the grid. I'm surprised he's alive. I'm kind of sad that Gorin's alive. I'm not saying I don't like the guy. But I think he might have outstayed his usefulness. I was hoping that we get to a new pawn. I want to go back What is this? Why? They scare me. Chapter 3, The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Oh, we're going to a hobbit hole. Okay. This instantly, no questions, just first thoughts. This instantly made me think of Infinity. And I think it's the perspective. Oh, man. Don't know if I want to start it or save it for next time. We'll probably save it. I just wanted to see what we'd be presented with. But man, so yeah, like coming off of the heels of, what was it, 5? The second to last one? I don't like this music either. You know what? Where it's calmer. Coming off the heels of 5. This was difficult as all hell. There are so many connections I didn't even stop to try and consider or think to make. I think I had generally the right ideas, but not sure on like how to connect the dots and get those ideas to make sense. So this, I think this is probably my favorite one to go through. I think 5 and... No, yeah, 5's definitely my favorite one to go through. But this one, I don't know, it seems the easiest. I've absolutely found try not to brute force identities the hardest here. And I don't know if that's because we have... There was less to do here, like less to find out about the people. I'm not sure what that would have been. But no, this one was pretty like dang easy to go through, which I would have expected like a bigger jump from here to here. I think the narrative is more straightforward for sure. I'm just kind of like surprised that, like we go from, I mean, maybe it's a nice like reprieve, right? Going from something on the more complex side to something just a bit more like kind of like off the cuff. But man, more and more we're going through this. This really is fascinating. So that does bring us to the end for tonight. And he wasn't able to join us for Tales of Hesperia's Nights. And normally we'd be doing something for tomorrow. I'm not sure if we'll have Tales or if we might be coming back to this. I might make this like a thing if we can't go through something with NG for Tales. I don't know. That might take too long. I'll have to see if we can try to like nail a schedule with him, but we'll work it out. We'll have a wonderful time regardless. Friends, it's been a blast and a pleasure having you all around for the night. I'm starting to get tired myself getting off into that little rambly stage. Until I see the rest of y'all, enjoy the rest of the night, everyone. Take care.